Hi everyone, I'm going to be showing you how to use iMovie to make a video. Alright, so let's give this a try. This is one of my first times using iRecord, so let's see how this turns out. Alright, so for the purpose of this video, I am going to be making a video on how to make a smoothie. Something very basic. So this morning I took some video clips and I'll just show you those right now. Okay. So here you see the video clips I took this morning that I'd like to use in my iMovie. So here I have myself showing the ingredients of the smoothie. Here's me setting up my phone to show all the ingredients I'm putting in the smoothie. All right, there's my dog. She's going to clean the yogurt can out. Here's the smoothie being blended, and then the final product. I took a still frame, a picture of the smoothie, and then me feeding it to my dog. She loves smoothies. All right, so anyway, I have all the footage that I need to make my video. So I'm going to exit out of that, and I'm going to go to my iMovie. iMovie is already uploaded onto your iPhone. So I have mine in my extras over here. I'm going to get out of that. All right. Let's do that again so I can show you. So you click on iMovie and it brings you to your screen. These are all movies I've already created. Funny story, you see the smoothie, how to use iMovie right there because I did this already once, but my mic wasn't on. So I recorded my entire video without sound. So anyway, we're going to disregard that one. I'm going to hit the plus and it's going to bring me to this screen. New project or trailer. We are going to go into new project. Trailer is for doing something else, so I'll save that for a different how-to video. So we'll click on movie, and it'll automatically bring you to all of your pictures and videos that you've recently taken. As you can see, you can scroll all the way down to everything that's been taken. The top videos are the most recent ones. So you have one of two choices here. One is you can select all the videos that you want to include, or you can just select the first one if you're nervous about selecting too many clips at once and getting overwhelmed. I'm just going to select the first one, so then I can also show you how to add in more clips as you go. So I have my first one selected, and I'm going to hit create movie at the bottom of the screen. Careful, don't hit the select button over here. If you do that, it's going to select everything. So deselect that if you accidentally hit that. Select the one that you want and go to the bottom, create movie. It will automatically go to the end of your clip. So you can just use your finger and scroll back to the beginning. All right, here's my clip. I can play it. Nothing fancy here. It's a little background sound, which I don't want. So I'm going to select the clip by just tapping on it. And then down at the bottom here, you have scissors. The scissors are going to be used to split or detach your clip or duplicate or delete your clip. The timer here will be used to slow down or speed up your clip. The volume button will be used to either increase or decrease the volume of your clip. In this case, I'm going to get rid of my sound by putting it all the way back down. Okay? Text is if you want to add text. I'll show you how to do that later. And then this kind of gives you some different filters, which can be kind of cool. I'm not going to choose to do any of that. All right, so now we have this first clip. All right, now I I want most of this clip. Maybe I don't want the first second and the last second of it because it's kind of like dead space. So if you want to get rid of the beginning or the end of a clip, you can just tap it to highlight it, and then very carefully, I'm going to put my finger on the beginning part, and I can kind of drag it in. You see the time decreasing at the very top. It's now down to 6, 5 seconds, 4 seconds, okay? Or I can increase it. My finger has not left the clip yet. I'm still holding it and dragging in either direction. I'm gonna leave it like right here, sounds about good. Now at the end of my clip, I'm gonna do that same thing. Oops, careful, sometimes it gets a little sensitive. I wanna get rid of that dead space there. All right, so now it's a 3.5 second clip. Go to the beginning, play it. Looks pretty good. All right, now I'm going to be adding in another clip. So I'm gonna go to the plus sign. And you have a couple choices of how you go and add your clip. I'm just gonna go to video. Recently added. The screen looks a little bit differently here, as you can see. This one I already added. Okay, I'm going to go to the one above that. And from this screen, I believe you can only add in, only add in one at a time. So I'm going to click on my next clip and then click the add button. All right, now this is a long clip. This is where I showed you how to put all my ingredients in the smoothie. I'm going to go back to the beginning of it, and look at that. When I'm setting it up, my finger's covering the lens here. It's terrible. So I don't want that in my video. So again, I'm going to use my finger and just drag that out of there. And I'm going to keep going until the starting point that I want, probably when I pick up that banana. There I go. So I went too far, so I'm going to go back. There it is. I showed you my banana. That's where I'll start. All right, now let's go to the very end, because I know at the end I also need to take out the part here where I go, no one needs to see you turning your video camera off. All right, there you go. So I'm showing you my blender with all my stuff in it. Another thing is, this is going to be a very boring clip if people are just watching me slowly put in my ingredients into my blender. Who wants to watch that? So you're going to speed up this clip. Now the first thing you probably want to do is put the volume all the way down, because if you start speeding up or slowing down, you're going to sound really funny. And then go to your little timer, and I'm going to put it all the way to my my bunny here, my rabbit. This is the fastest it can go. It's not really that fast, but there may be a way to make it faster. But I don't know how to do that yet. All right, so it's sped up a little bit. All right, that's good. I'm happy with that. So now I'm ready for my next clip. I'm gonna add, and then the one above that, you know, I'm gonna skip Ruka licking the yogurt container clean. No one really needs to see that. I'm going to click the next one, press add. All right, here we go. I don't really need that sound, so I'll put the sound all the way down. Pretty short, basic clip. I don't really need to do much there. Maybe you want to brighten it up a little bit. You can select that filter at the bottom there. Now I'm just going to leave it as is. All right. Ready for my next one? Me pouring the smoothies. Here we go. Let's see. All right. Not the best angle. I definitely don't need that part over there. And maybe I want to speed that up too. So let's put the volume down. Let's speed it all the way up. All right, and let's add, let's actually add, I'm gonna go back, go to my photos, because I remember that I took a picture of the final product. So I'm gonna find that, here it is, add that in. All right, now the picture is automatically sort of like animated. I can select that and I can animate it a little bit more specifically to my liking. So pinch to position the start. See, that's highlighted, so I can kind of, you can only do it so much. That's why pictures that are taken up close sometimes don't fit into this screen that you're given. And then I can select this one, and maybe I want the ending to be like more zoomed in. So now let's go back and let's look at what I've done here. Added a little bit of animation. I sort of cut my finger out in the beginning, so let's, I don't know, put that back in there a little bit. Yeah, it's okay. All right. We're gonna add one more. I'm gonna get out of my photos, go back to my video. I want to show the one of, yeah, let's have Ruka. She loves smoothies. So I want to show you how to get rid of a piece of the clip that's in between, that's like in the middle of the clip. So I like this beginning part because I'm serving it to her, and then I like this ending part because she's drinking it. But there's like this in between that's kind of dead space. I don't need to see the back of her neck. I can kind of go without my finger in the way there, so we'll kind of crop that out. So what we're gonna do is you're gonna select just by like tapping with your finger on the clip. Oops, let's make sure that we get out of that. Go back to the scissor here. All right, now let's see. I like this part. I like this part. I don't need like this part. So it's got to be at least a certain amount long. All right, so now I'm able to split it. I'm going to hit split, and now I'm going to go to the next part that I want. I mean, just gonna have to deal with my finger in there. I'm gonna get rid of this part, split. Now this whole in-between part, I'm just gonna highlight and get rid of. So now this is what I have. Oh, very nice. Now this over here, all these little things you see between the clips are transitions. So you can click on that and you can pick whatever transition you want. So let's do the dissolve one. Now look at the clip. All right, maybe let's change this one to the slide. All right, maybe I want to change this one to the fade. Just kind of dresses it up a little bit. Okay, yeah. I usually stick to the dissolve one, but you can do whatever you want. All right, so I like how my clips are transitioning. I like the speed. Pretty good, pretty good. If I decide I don't like something, let's say I just want to get rid of this clip I'm really not a huge fan of, so I'm just gonna select it and I'm gonna delete it. Okay. You can always duplicate. If I duplicate, then it'll make it appear again. I'm gonna just get rid of that. I don't really want that twice. All right, music. This video needs some sound. So you can hit the plus, get out of your video, out of that, go to audio. This should be linked up to your iTunes. So let's see what I've got going on here. Songs. This one seems to be downloaded already to the iCloud, so I'll just select that one. Look how music automatically makes it just so much better. All right. Anyway, if you scroll all the way to the end, obviously my video is not as long as the song. So in order to avoid it just like ending, I can select the green, which is the music, and I can go to this volume button and click fade. All right. So I'm going to kind of like fade it. So let's see. I think I faded it a little bit too much. Let's do that. Yeah, it's a little too much faded. Let's try that. All right. All right, and she's licking, and you can hear that, but that's okay. All right, we're gonna add a little title. So again, we're gonna just go to the beginning. And usually the title that you add goes along with your one of your clips. So this first clip here is highlighted. I'll click the T. You've got your different types of text down over here. Let's do, this is a nice one, reveal. So then we'll just click on it, X out title text here, and we'll just title this making a smoothie. Done. All right, and then here we go. All right, I still don't like how that fades a little too much at the end, so maybe we just want to get rid of that. Yeah, I don't know why it's still fading. Oops, undo that. Oh yeah, and this undo in the upper right-hand corner, you're going to want to know that button in case you did what I just did and want to undo it. All right, well, it's fading a little bit. I don't know why. But anyway, that's pretty much how you make the video. I've shown you most of the features. There's still many more things that you can do, but these are like the basic features that you're going to need to know about. When you're done, so you can click Done and click on my iMovie 4 that just kind of automatically titles it. And we're going to title it our own movie, Smoothie, how to use iMovie. Done. Oh, can't. There you go. Can't use any of those special characters. Just kidding. Smoothie. Oh, here I am using it again. iMovie how to. Done. All right. Down here, the garbage can will delete what you've done. Stay away from that one unless you want to delete your movie. The one in the middle here is kind of like your go-to. This is your share. I usually save the video, so click on that. Click on HD 720, or you can save it as a smaller file. I usually just do the middle one, HD 720. It seems to maintain a pretty decent quality. So I'll click on that. Depending on the size of your video, it'll take between a few seconds to maybe a couple minutes. This one's short, so it's being, pretty quick. It was exported to my photo library. That's great. Now you can, from here, upload it onto YouTube. However, in my experience, it has taken a little bit longer to do it straight from iMovie, but it is an option. If you want to put your movie on YouTube, I would recommend just going through the YouTube app, which check out my video on that. I've showed you how to do that, going from the YouTube app and uploading a video from there. So for today, we are just gonna leave it as this. If you hit projects, you can see here's my project that I just made. You can preview it here. You can edit it by clicking that button, edit. If you want to add, delete, change the song, whatever. All right, so now one more thing I want to show you in my photos here. There is my video. Here it is. All right, that's it. Hope that this was helpful to you.